My client's name is Grafton. He's a 77-year-old Caucasian male. Grafton currently has poor eyesight and rheumatoid arthritis. Because of his rheumatoid arthritis, Grafton has fallen a few times, and that's a big concern for him. Grafton is really feeling unwanted and unimportant and just, isolated and by himself. Unfortunately, his wife did die 2 years ago, and ever since his wife passed, it's just been really hard for him. Grafton does have 3 sons. One of his sons does live locally, but unfortunately, he's not able to attend to Grafton's everyday needs because he does have a wife and, business and kids himself. A big concern for Grafton's neighbors is that he's fallen and they had to come help him, so they're really concerned, if they're not checking on him, if they're not worried about him, what is he going to do? Grafton did identify with being Catholic. He used to go to church and things like that, but ever since his wife passed away, he hasn't been able to, attend church and, really go on outings and things like that. He's kind of by himself. So as his acting social worker, Grafton and I were able to sit down and just come up with a few plans of action that, I wanted for him to try to see if they'd be able to work. So the first thing that we were going to do is try to find, some funding and some grants because he did state that he's having, financial difficulties. So that's probably something that is a stress on his health and things like that, not being financially stable and not having, money and things like that. That can be something that can cause stress. Finding eye care because, he has poor eyesight. Go ahead and, getting his eyes checked, getting up to date with things like that of him being of elderly age. Another thing I would want Grafton to do is become more active. So I would apply for him like Homestead or Meals on Wheels or like someone of service that could probably come out, 2 to 3 times a week and just help him with things like that. When they do come out, something I would put in the request or something of a goal we would try to get to is him being able to like go to bingo or going to the local community centers. I'm not sure if Grafton drives or not, so if he doesn't drive, those would be great opportunities for him to get out, get into the community, as well as contacting the church and seeing if they have like shuttles or buses that come and get you on like Sundays or Saturdays or whatever church service is for him to start going to. I would want to come back and check on Grafton in like a month and just make sure, everything is up to date, everything that we set up is obtainable and something that he feels like is good goals and good things that he can reach. Grafton and I's plan of action would go probably into effect immediately. So this is our plan of action. Thank you.